Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another movie review. Today we're going to be talking about A Real Pain featuring Jesse Eisenberg on the left and Kieran Culkin on the right. I'm going to practice some art here for the thumbnail, so you'll be enjoying a time lapse of me drawing these two goofballs. They have a lot of fun in this movie. This movie is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, and it feels very real. Kind of reminds me of eighth grade and Little Miss Sunshine and the realness of it. But what I really respect is it has so much nuance with the subject matter, which at times can be very serious. Um, but then at other times there's just no subtlety at all, and it's kind of cathartic, cathartic. To watch these two argue and get into all sorts of shenanigans. It was just a really cool movie. I'm gonna try not to spoil much, but highly recommend watching it in theaters. Soundtrack is amazing. They used a lot of classical music, which, if you know me, I like classical music. My mom plays piano. I play like 10 songs on the piano and can kind of read sheet music. Um, but the use of classical music, it was so good. The soundtrack was so good, and it just fit perfectly. So, what's the story you'll be encountering when you watch this movie? Well, the guy on the left, Jesse Eisenberg, is taking his cousin on the right, Kieran Culkin's character, on a trip to Poland, which is where their grandmother grew up before moving to America to see what's going on over here in this country. But yeah, so they go on a trip and they meet all sorts of wacky characters on the tour. And there's something about Kieran Culkin's character that's just so unique and so fun to watch. Every scene he's in, it's like beautiful, and he's in every scene. And then Jesse Eisenberg, who I'm a big fan of, and that's why I wanted to see the movie because I like Jesse Eisenberg. Um, he actually plays a bit more of a straight man, kind of. He's just sort of chilling, but he does get kind of stressed out, as anyone would when traveling with this guy on the right there. But yeah, it's so good. There's so many times where I just could not stop laughing. And there's so many times when I was just like, "Oh my gosh, is that really what's going on there?" It's hard to not spoil stuff. Um, but there's so many amazing scenes. Like when you think of Little Miss Sunshine, I'm gonna minorly spoil Little Miss Sunshine. You think of the scene where the guy jumps out of the van and he freaks out because the he can't go in planes and fly them around because he's colorblind. And he goes, "No!" And then you're like, "No!" with him because you're so invested. Um, there's a lot of moments like that. But there's also a lot of joy in the movie. There's a part, minor spoilers, with a bunch of statue people where they have a photo op, and that scene is great. And Eisenberg's just like struggling with 10 billion phones, and everyone's running around having fun. And I'm trying not to spoil. It's really hard not to spoil. It's so good. Just go watch it. Yeah, if you enjoyed this review of A Real Pain, it was a real fun watch, if you know what I'm saying. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Um, yeah, let me know if you want to see more like this. I was thinking about putting out a top 10 out of 10 movies, and this would be on there. I was thinking of what else to put on there. Batman Begins. Um, The Incredibles. There's probably other movies I can think of that I'd consider 10 out of 10s. But yeah, great movie. Great movie. Go see it in theaters. If you are watching this like a year later, it's probably on streaming somewhere, or you can use computer powers to find it. But yeah, check out the movie. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's so good. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.